everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I have a small unboxing to share with you today. A while back I went on to Etsy and I was looking for some pen loops. I have a couple traveler's notebooks that do not come with them, or didn't at the time. I didn't think it through. It's not a huge issue, but I have found that I enjoy having a pen handy on the sides of my traveler's notebooks. This one I use as a wallet. This is by Maker South. I'm super happy with it. This is the personal size, but I have missed having a pen loop now that I've had it for a while. So I went to Etsy and I found this nice little shop, Studio Marlow, that sold lots of pen loops, and I thought, great, I'll get a couple for me and I'll order a couple for my two daughters that still live at home, and I'll surprise them for their April birthdays. Well, now we're at the end of May almost, and they just arrived today. I am not blaming Studio Marlow. I'm just saying it's probably a result of some of the slowdown in mail with all that's been going on in our world. I texted them a couple times. They responded right away, and they just said, hey, please hang in there. I think it's just the mail service is slow due to all the other stuff going on. So sure enough, they came today. It's a super cool stamp. I love stamps. I always try to tear them off and save them and use them in my journals, especially when they're something like this. I don't keep all the US flag ones because they all look alike. But anyway, so this came. I was thinking it was never going to get here. I was really wanting pen loops, so being the impatient person that I am, I went to Etsy, not Etsy, Amazon, and I found these adhesive pen loops. So I'm set on pen loops. I shouldn't be needing these for quite a while. I hesitated to buy these because I thought from the picture that this area was going to be too thick and that it might make it too bulky to write in my journals, but they are pretty thin and it's very flexible. So I like that, and I also liked this selection of colors. They were a little more muted. I don't have real like bright springy color things. I tend towards the more fallish colors, earthy colors. I know spring is earthy, but I'm meaning more browns and deep greens and so forth. So these are going to work really well. And I think I haven't played around with them yet. Just opened this package too. It all came today, so it was so funny. Well, I'm not going to be able to do it now that I'm filming. We'll mess with that in a minute. I did kind of think as soon as I get these, this order is going to come in, and sure enough it did. But I do use this kind of thing a lot, and I'm going to hang one on my calendar. It's kind of the family calendar that everybody looks at, so there'll be a pen handy there, and a couple other books I use. And I think they're removable too, so if they get to be where I don't want them, I can take them off. I think that's what I read. But let's take a look at these handmade ones by Studio Marlow. Again, they are an Etsy shop. And that's super cute. The star and the little baker's twine or butcher's twine or whatever. I forget which one it's called. I know, I'm acting like one of my great aunts who used to save every ounce of wrapping paper, and they wouldn't tear it and they would fold it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that here. I'm just going to snip it. Because who wants to watch me picking off a star all afternoon? That's pretty cute though. I like that little touch. But I want to get to the package, so we'll just zoom through it, and of course there's that lovely bubble wrap that everybody loves to pop. Give that to my kids later. So these are pretty. Very nice. Thank you, Gail. Enjoy. Let's see if I can figure out how to open it. The next challenge of the moment. So a little adhesive there. I kind of forgot all of what I bought because, like I said, I ordered it like early April. I talked to another YouTuber, and she said she was expecting a package from Australia that also took her quite some time. Ooh, it's got a couple little fun things. I think this is a nice extra little goodie they enclosed because I don't remember ordering it. little butterfly on a gold paper clip, book clip. So here's just a couple little stickers. I love to put stickers on my journals. Those are really fun. I love a bird, especially. Kind of fits in with the Bible that I'm using right now. It has a bird on the front. Okay, anyway, so these are the clips. So I ordered these cheetah print ones. I thought they would go well with really all of my journals. I have a lot of browns. This is the Road Runner, which is a more reddish tone, but I think it would work with that too. And I have others that are in the other room. I don't even have them all with me, but they'll all go fine with that. And then I ordered this one for my youngest daughter, and these two. This for my middle daughter, because she likes gold and that kind of pinky color. And I can't remember. I think I might have gotten that one for me too, because I did. Got 3 for me and 1 for them. That's funny. So these are quite small, which is fine. I have been using some of these kinds of clips to hold pens to these books that I'm working through. Let me grab one of those. As you can see here, I have this big, I forget what these kind of clips are called. You probably know. And it works okay to hold my highlighter. You know, it works, but if I'm throwing it in my purse or something, that gets knocked off easily. So I kind of wanted to have something that I could use to hold a highlighter for a book that I'm reading through, that I'm kind of studying. It's not like a fiction or a lighthearted story. It's something I want to highlight major points to. So that was one reason I thought, hey, I'll buy some book clips. Now, one of these adhesive ones, I'm not going to want to attach to that because this will be done in a shorter amount of time. But something like these here, here we go, that I'll be done with, and then I can put it away. I don't want to have a permanent pen holder on. So let's just try this. So basically I bent back. You have the 2 long pieces that serve as a little pinchy part. I bent those back. I'm going to put that on here and bend those forward. And that's a nice secure grip. Let me move this so it doesn't keep sliding. It's a elastic band, so as you can see, it's quite stretchy, and it should work really well for this. I'm excited about these. Yeah, much more secure. I like that a lot better. You know, it can move around a little, but it's not going to just fall off as soon as it's bumped into. So it's going to work super for the books that I'm reading that I want a pen attached to. I also have a traveler's notebook that does not have a pen loop that I use for the book club I'm involved with. So I think probably I will use one of these to attach to my book club traveler's notebook, because I will always need a pen with that. So that's good. These temporary ones, these movable ones, are going to work marvelously. I like that there, but I want to switch to this rose one. This rose colored one I think is going to go really nicely with the Road Runner by Sojourner, because this is a reddish hued leather. The deeper red in these flowers I think are going to work nicely when I get to that, when I'm switching it out. If I don't keep in that little insert, actually I think I filmed this earlier and then I had to redo it. I have this Hobonichi Weeks cover, and I use that now to hold my pens and a couple stickers and sticky notes. I don't know that I will keep that in there forever, and I wanted to have a pen loop like this. So that's going to work well with that. And also I have an Elon by Sojourner that is that it's a deep green. It's kind of like this. And it has red stitching on the special brown pocket, so I also think this could go well with that. Anyway, that's to play around with another time. Let's see how one of these other ones works. I am happy with that. So this is a small, very dainty clip, but it's very easy to bend. I had some black ones here at home that I finally got rid of because they were so hard to work. And it looks like it's about a ½ an inch wide, the elastic pieces on there. So let's take a look at, this is actually my book club book. I forgot I had it in front of me. Inside here I have this dashboard that I'm just more or less putting in here because I like the colors. I made it a while back and was using it and found it again the other day because I had taken it out. So I think this would be a good place to attach a pen loop, but I could also do it back here. This surface is so nice. It's like it's polished or something. This is the Start Bay notebook from Devon, England. I learned about these from Helen Colebrook. And anyway, I forget the name of her. She might just be Helen Colebrook, but she does a lot of really neat journaling stuff. Anyway, maybe putting it on here would be better. So let's try that out. Which color would be good, I wonder? Maybe this cream or the gray. So the thing I want to think about is what color is going to primarily show when the notebook is closed. I think either one would work okay. Kind of like the green. I don't know. Before I put that on though, let's see what kind of pen is going to slip in here easily. I use this kind a ton, the Sharpie pens. I use for just everyday writing. If I'm writing in a journal or my planner, I might use the Sharpie pen. If I'm doing Bible journaling, I do the Sharpie pen. So one of those is in my Bible notebook. And then this profile pen I use a lot. It's just a plain old rollerball pen. And then my other top favorite is the Pilot G210. Yeah, it's a gel pen, and it has a nice bold print. I really like the wider, not print, but ink flow or whatever. So, but if I use this, anyway, I say all that because I want it to work with my everyday pens. I'm sure that it's going to be difficult to get a fountain pen in these. I think this will fit, but my problem here is this rubber grip is making it hard to slide, so I don't want to struggle with that while filming. That's boring. So let's try this one. Okay, that's really going to be good. That's perfect. Nice and snug, but easy to get out of the loop. So maybe not as much with the profile, but I can loop it through like that. Or if I choose to, I can attach one of these. I have like all kinds of options now with pen loops. Both orders came the same day. Okay, again, that's not going to be easy to do because of the rubber. So let's just try it like that. I don't like that. That flops around too much, but this definitely would work nicely to hold that pen. And you can slide it in further too if it's too close and you have too much room. Just pinch and, oh no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. There's a stopper thing in there. That little metal piece is keeping it from going any further. So I like that, and I feel like that holds that well. I think my favorite fit though with this is these highlighters. I really like the snugness of that. And then these are my two new fountain pens that I love. I'm having so much fun with those. I don't think that's going to work in there. But I am getting a Lamy Safari one, which I think might have a little less bulky design to it. So that might work with these. Let's try... Good. Ooh, actually, that one would go good, wouldn't it? Did I try that? Probably the Profile, or no, that's not the one I want to use because of the rubber. This in here. See, that is a really nice fit. So let's put that here, and I'm going to go ahead and just live dangerously and adhere something to my leather. I like that a lot, and I think it's a close enough color, don't you? I think that works quite well. And then this here has a textured look, kind of like linen, so that's kind of neat. So I think what you do, based on what I saw, there we go, on Amazon, you just peel and that comes right off. Super easy. It looked like it was kind of sewn down on the stitching, but it wasn't. That came off with no problem. I'm going to put it just a little bit down, not too far up so the pen doesn't stick up beyond the height of the notebook. And I want to just line up the corner of this adhesive square to the corner of my traveler's notebook. Ooh, I am happy with that. It wasn't too much for these, let's see, how many did we get? I want to say it was, gosh, it has stuff everywhere and it's falling all over the place because I have like hardly any room. 8, I guess, little adhesive pen loops. And I think it was around $8 for them. That's about $1 each, which is, you know, probably, I think it's reasonable for what I'm getting. And that just works perfect. I wouldn't do anything more differently. I like that better. I'm going to have to play around with these with my other pen that I always use, which is that G2 gel pen that's wider. Let me grab one of those and I'll take a look. Hang on a sec. There we go. It's kind of funny because I thought I had everything in front of me that I was going to need. I thought I was prepared and still I forgot to grab something. I use these all the time in my journaling. I love the flow of ink from these. Like I said, it comes out in a broader line. I don't know if that helps, but I really like these. They don't stick or scratch. Use it a ton. So I want to see if one of these will work with that. I think that this rubber, it's the same way with my Profile pen. That rubber, it just came undone. The rubber grips make it hard to get through these loops. And I don't know why I just tried to force that, because I think I made that loose. It's okay. All right, those are not going to work with these. However, these work marvelously with it, and I think my Lamy might work as well. And then these are going to be a better fit for a smaller pen that I can use in my wallet. And I kind of like the idea of not sticking something to the inside of this. The Amazon thing said, oh, no, put it on leather. But this is a good option if you don't want to put anything sticky on the inside of your leather. I think that looks cute. Now, let's see how it works with this Sharpie pen. It works really good. That's a nice fit. I think that these hold it a little bit from being quite as moving around, but once I have the elastic band, that works nice, and it's cute, and it won't, you know, it's removable, so I can switch it around. So I think I'm going to keep this or a leopard or cheetah print, whichever that is, on my wallet. So there you go, just a brief little pen review, pen loop review. These are from Amazon. They come in a package of 8. There's colorful ones, there's the more muted tones that I selected, and then Studio Marlow, if you want to get something from the land down under. These are super cute. I think my daughters will enjoy these, and I'm going to have fun with these. I just need to use a little bit of a smaller pen, or a pen that doesn't have the rubberized grip, because it just makes it hard to get through there. The space, though, I think would be adequate for that. So it's going to work with a more smooth pen a little bit better, unless, of course, you want to mount it to the outside and put it on your book. That would work too. So that's fun. I am set on pen loops, aren't I? So anyway, it's fun. I love all the stuff that goes with journaling, the pens, the paper, the pen loops. It's a fun hobby and a practical hobby too. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. One more quick thing I forgot to point out. I brought this out with me is these Pentel Sparkle pens. They are working really nicely with the clip-on pen loops too. They slide in and they slide out really quickly because you don't have the rubber stop. What do I call it? A stop? The rubber grip. And there, I feel like that is even a better fit because it doesn't wobble around. So maybe with a slightly wider pen, these are going to work as long as it doesn't have the rubber grip, or a smooth pen such as this will work really well. And the same goes with the elastic ones. They just need to be a smoother type pen minus the rubber. Okay, there, that's all. See you later.